welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I just got out of the shower. I'm having a bit of a self-care filled evening. I'm making a TikTok all about my little self-care filled evening. So if you are not following me on TikTok, definitely go and do that. It is at Graf100 and you can see all of the content I post on there. But I'm kind of doing that just because I've been very busy with work, as I always am, and just this past week has been super exhausting and super filled with so many things in addition to work. So I just feel like I needed a day or a night to kind of just reset, and I'm loving it. But even with all of the chaos of the week, I still have a video that needs to post by Thursday this week, which is in 2 days. It is currently Tuesday. So as I was deciding what to film this week, as always, I struggled figuring out what to film, but I did start a new series a couple weeks ago, which is called Things I Love versus Things I Hate. The first one I talked all about makeup, and this week I'm gonna talk about hair care, which is why I just got out of the shower, because I just used a bunch of hair care products. I'm gonna talk about them, talk about ones I love, talk about ones I hate, and talk you through the rest of my hair care routine post-shower, because that's kind of when I use most of my products. But yeah, let's go over what I use in the shower and how I keep my hair nice and healthy. Because my hair, if I'm being honest, my hair used to be super damaged all the time. I used to have really long hair like way back when, and then I cut it to my shoulders in the middle of my senior year of high school, and ever since then it really does not grow much longer than probably this. Because I actually really like the length it's at now, because when I style it, it actually looks really nice and I can do a lot with it. But once it gets kind of longer than this, it does kind of get to die off, and it was just kind of hard to manage and kind of hard to get really long again. But lately I've been noticing my hair has been a lot healthier, and even when I do get it cut, like I don't really have a lot of dead ends, so it's just kind of just trimming the ends that are getting a little thin. They're not dead, but they're just thinning just because, you know, you naturally lose hair. I'm also having wine because self-care filled evening, that is necessary. But yeah, I've made a lot of changes to my hair care routine. A lot of them are thanks to products that I just get sent through Influencer, FabFitFun, whatever. So I get to try a lot of really great products, stuff that I probably wouldn't buy myself just because they are probably on the pricier end most times, but they do work really well, and luckily I feel like a lot of hair care products do last a good amount of time, so it does give you the chance to really see the results in your hair. But I digress. Let's get into what I use in the shower and things I love versus things I hate. I have changed up my hair care routine where I used to wash my hair like every other day, like pretty strictly, but I'm trying to lengthen that time in between washes just because it is a little bit better for your hair. So I'd say I wash my hair maybe 2 to 3 times a week nowadays. So it's kind of every 3 to 4 days or so. My shampoos I've been using changed because I have so many. I literally think I have 4 sets of shampoos and conditioners right now that I could use at any given point. But the ones I've been using recently that I'm really loving, and I'm honestly almost out of, is by Maui Moisture. I got this through Influencer. It's a pretty well-known brand. It's not super pricey, so you can find it in like any drugstore. But this is their lightweight hydration and hibiscus water shampoo and conditioner for all hair types. It is made to soften, quench, and give weightless hair, I guess. It's sulfate and silicone free, which is very important for your hair. I definitely recommend getting a hair care product that is silicone, paraben, sulfate free. I honestly don't even know what those do to your hair, but I just know they're not good, if I'm being honest. I have a lot of other brands with me right now too. And next one I'm gonna use after the Maui Moisture is done is probably this one by Living Proof I've had for a while, which I've used other Living Proof products for my skin and hair, and I really like them, so I'm honestly very excited to try these. This is their full shampoo and conditioner, which adds fullness and volume. So I've heard a lot of people say good things about this brand, so I would recommend this one as well. I also just got this one from Amika, which I've used Amika before and I've also loved it. I haven't used this specific type, but I'm excited to try this one. This one is their Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I try and get ones that add moisture just because my hair does tend to get a little on the drier side because it does have a natural curl to it. but Amika is also, I guess it's a little pricier, but it is a pretty well-known brand, and it doesn't have all the really bad stuff in it that you don't want in your hair. On the cheaper side of things that I've tried recently that I actually surprisingly liked was this one from Suave. It is their long hair, strong hair shampoo and conditioner with amino acid complex. It looks like this. It is meant to cleanse and prevent split ends with system for workable long hair, and it's also sulfate free. I've used it honestly only about once or twice, but I was actually surprised that my hair didn't instantly feel like really bad from it, just because Suave is one of those brands that people kind of tell you to avoid. All those like really cheap drugstore brands, people usually say just to avoid because they don't have great ingredients and they don't make your hair feel that great. But I was really surprised with this one. My only qualm with it is that it has a really nice scent, which I like, but it doesn't stay on your hair, the scent. And scent is very important to me. So I do wish that kind of stayed, but I will use this eventually. I'm probably gonna go through all the other ones first. But it's a really big bottle too, so I can easily use this, put some in a little travel container and use it on the go or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of a cheaper option if you need something a little not as pricey, but it's still gonna give you good results for your hair from what I've seen. If I go a longer period in between washes, I like to do kind of a really deep kind of cleanse. So I will use this one from Way. It is their detoxing shampoo. So I'll use this with the Way like scalp massager, which you can use any type of scalp massager, it doesn't really matter. But I'll use this to kind of really massage into my scalp and kind of break up all of that dead skin or whatever's in there. And just kind of break that up, and then I'll do a normal shampoo and condition afterwards. So that I found has really helped release a lot of that oil and buildup that gets in your roots, and just kind of help keep your hair growing nice and strong. Another thing I've also learned is that you need to shampoo your roots and condition your ends. Do not do the opposite, because you're gonna make your roots really oily and your ends really dry if you do that. So you want to just kind of focus your shampoo on your roots. It's gonna eventually travel down to your ends and clean your whole hair once you wash it out, but then you just want to condition your ends because that's where the dryness is going to happen. Now onto things that I'm not really a fan of when it comes to my stuff I use in the shower. I have this scrub from Way, which kind of confused me. It is technically their scalp and body scrub, so you can use this on your skin or you can use this on your scalp to again like break up all of that dead skin and oil and all that stuff, which I've tried, but that honestly just confuses me because I don't really like putting a scrub on my scalp, if that makes sense. So I honestly just use it for my body, but I just don't recommend a scalp scrub because I don't really see the point, and I think you can get just as much buildup broken up with a scalp massager like that. Let's talk about products that I'm gonna use right out of the shower or things to help with your hair that are not necessarily like a shampoo type of thing. So one thing is to tie up your hair. One thing I really recommend are microfiber materials to dry your hair. I have these microfiber scrunchies, so if I need to kind of just pull up my wet hair, but I just need to get out of my face, a microfiber scrunchie is really good. I also have a ton of different scrunchies that are made of material that isn't super tight, so that it's not gonna break my hair, because I used to use hair ties like this all the time, constantly on my wrist, and they would create a lot of breakage because I was wearing these super tight hairstyles and it would just break off my hair. So I really tried to stray away from them and only wear them when I actually need a tight hairstyle for something specific. Other than that, I will always have a scrunchie kind of on my wrist or in my hair just to pull it out of my face, but not keep it super tight. Also going along with microfiber, when I get out of the shower, I will quickly put a towel in my hair, but not for too long because I mainly want to dry my hair with a microfiber hair wrap like this. It's got like a little hook and button to kind of like pull it up, so I'll just kind of keep it like that. and let it dry with the microfiber, which dries usually quicker anyway, and it's not as damaging to my hair because of the material. Your hair is most susceptible to breaking when it's wet, so you don't want to do anything super harsh right out of the shower, or when it's wet, do that when it's dry. But now for my post-shower routine, as far as hair care goes, I like to put a little bit of product in it just to give it that extra moisture and handle frizz. I use a leave-in conditioner, which is the one I'm currently using. It's from Maui Moisture. I got it with that shampoo, so it's the matching leave-in conditioner. But I also have this one from Philip Kinsley that I really like. It is their Daily Damage Defense Daily Leave-In Conditioner. So once I'm done with this one, I will jump back in with that. I just kind of take this and spray it all over my wet hair. So I can kind of seep in and just kind of run my fingers through it and let that add some much needed moisture. I will also go in with a hair oil, which I have this one from Living Proof. It is their Frizz Vanishing Oil, which stops frizz and adds healthy shine. So I'll just kind of take the droplet and just fill it up about that much, put it in my hand, rub it around, and mainly focus it on my ends again because I don't want that oil to go to my scalp. So I just kind of put it on the mid shaft and ends of my hair to add more moisture and reduce frizz. And another product I started using recently was this one from Amika. It is the matching product to that shampoo and conditioner I have. And this is their Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. I basically use this kind of like a leave-in conditioner, but on days that I don't wash my hair. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll use this at night or even in the morning just to kind of add some more moisture to my ends if they're looking a little dry. And it's kind of like a lotion. It almost like feels like a lotion. And you just kind of rub it in on the mid-shafted ends, and it really does add moisture to my hair. So I really like this. But as far as other products that I use in my hair, I really don't use too much. I've been putting a little bit of heat on my hair recently because of Mardi Gras. So because of that, I always use a heat protectant before blow drying and curling my hair. I don't remember which brand this is. I think it might have been Aussie, but I just put it in this spray bottle because I didn't like how it was spraying out of the applicator. But I always put that on my hair before blow drying, and I always try to blow dry first before straightening or curling, just because it adds a little less heat with the blow dryer to get it to the like style I want without having to put just the straightener or the curling iron on it more than I need to. And I'll use a hairspray and a gel sometimes. The hairspray uses super basic. It's literally Suave Essentials. You can get it at Walmart. This is a Max Hold hairspray. It's like a petite kind. It's nothing special. I don't think the hairspray you use really matters, but I've used this like my entire life. I really wanted to try dry shampoo lately though, because I've never tried dry shampoo. Granted, I don't really have a problem with my hair getting super oily. My hair normally gets dry, so it's not really something I need, but especially on days when I'm like exercising a lot, or like days like Mardi Gras, my hair does get kind of oily and like I get sweaty or whatever, so it would be nice to have a dry shampoo to kind of refresh that so I don't feel as gross, and I don't have to wash my hair as often. So that would be nice to try. So if you have recommendations for a dry shampoo, let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea what to get. And I know some dry shampoos can be kind of iffy, especially if you have dark hair, like I do, because I don't want it to make my hair look white, especially the cheap dry shampoos. I feel like that is all of the hair care products I really use on a daily or weekly basis. Again, there wasn't really much I hate because I feel like I don't buy hair products that often, and I've had really good success with a lot of hair products, so I haven't had much that I haven't liked. But I hope you guys found this helpful to kind of see my hair care routine and see kind of how I've been keeping my hair nice and healthy throughout the coming years. So if you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on my latest content. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Graf100 to stay up to date on the content there. And I will see you guys next week, Thursday at 6 p.m. Bye.